I am feeling a little more limber today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can touch my toes.
It's like weeks ago, Brian.
Yeah, still effects of it.
Still, the effects are lingering around.
Right, but you feel it like normally. You see them do something, you're like, oh, foot goes there.
Right. I think I can do that. I can't do that.
Can you grab this and help me?
Yeah. So, fun class. I think my favorite part of doing it when I did it separate from you guys, obviously, was curling up like she did there at the end and just kind of getting yourself in a little cocoon.
You could literally doze off.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. It was like sleeping in a hammock.
Right. But instructor makes all the difference. Su-Chen was awesome, was fascinating. I know, like, I've tried yoga before on like YouTube or something and like you can't get into it. But
all about that instructor.
You are 100% committed to the cause.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
I'm committed to getting back in that cocoon this morning, going back to bed. We've had that discussion a few times already this morning. We'll stay here, but if you have a choice, at least if you know you have to head outside, grab layers, maybe have a cup of hot chocolate in hand. It is definitely one of those days where temperatures are making a huge difference. So cold Arctic air kind of keeping us under its grip for another day. And then even through the end of the work week, we're going to stay chillier than average. But today especially, the coldest air is sinking in. Those wind chill values out there this morning are absolutely frigid. Temperatures 10 degrees here at our studios in downtown Boise. If that gives you an idea of what you're waking up to out there. So this stays put for one more day. As we transition into Wednesday and Thursday, we've got a couple of week disturbances. You'll notice them starting to come out of the northwest, out of the Gulf of Alaska, down along the British Columbia coastline that could send some snow showers to the mountains. Light snow expected tomorrow in areas like McCall. And then same thing again for Thursday. For us, I would say Thursday looking to be the better bet of maybe seeing some of this spread into southwestern Idaho, but neither day is there a guarantee. We just know there's a little bit of active weather starting to move back in after the coldest of this air moves off and out of our backyard. The next storm I think that will impact the region looks to be Saturday of this weekend. We could be dealing with something Saturday, possibly into Monday of next week too. So we kind of get back to this active pattern where every couple of days there's something coming in, no matter how light it is. I don't see any of these storms being super powerful or impressive, but it's just enough to possibly move the needle a little bit by a little bit, especially when we talk about snowpack. Many of our basins kind of sitting between 50 and 70% of average for this time of the year. So on the satellite and radar this morning, really not much going on. We've got sunshine coming into play once that sun comes up. Nice layer of high thin clouds spread across the Pacific Northwest, but instead we're under the influence of that Arctic cold air, and until that moves out, we won't see much changing with the weather pattern. But those changes are going to finally allow temperatures to warm up as we head into the weekend. So seeing hints of the cloud cover breaking up should make for a nice sunrise this morning. Sun coming up a little bit earlier every day. We start to see hints of daylight here before the 6 o'clock show is over, which is kind of nice. I'm going to show you these numbers more often than I have to, because I think still, even though they look bad, they're going to feel even worse. So a shock to the system, take your breath away type of cold when you head out the door this morning. 10 degrees in Mountain Home. We're at 11 in Boise, 12 in Nampa. Caldwell, good morning to you out there. It is 11 degrees. We're at 12 below zero in McCall and minus 16 in Stanley. There go those wind chills though. Minus 5 in Mountain Home. Caldwell at 1 below zero. Single digit wind chills for us here in Boise and Nampa and Ontario too. So wherever you are this morning, whether it's sub-zero range or single digits, not going to feel too much different. It is just going to feel brutal out there this morning. By the time we get into the afternoon, high temperatures will technically get into the upper 20s, but the wind chills again are going to be brutal this morning. They stick around a little bit into the afternoon. Wind's certainly going to be lighter, but when you get a wind up there in that 10 to 15 mile per hour range, that still plays into those wind chill values. So plan on single digits this morning as far as what it's going to feel like as you step out the door, even into the 8-9 o'clock hour. Not much going to change. We know that's still kind of the cold portion of the morning. 6 below in McCall at 8:30 this morning. Then as we fast forward to the afternoon, still talking about single digit wind chills up in our northern mountains, teens in Idaho City, low to mid 20s for us around here. So even though the high suggests we'll climb into the upper 20s, I wouldn't be surprised to see us staying more in the low to mid 20s. And you know that wind, it just creates that additional bite in the air. Back to the single digits we go as far as wind chills tonight. So another cold one coming our way. It's not going to be as bad as tonight into this morning, but you have been warned we're not quite done with this cold yet. Eventually we'll see some relief as we get in toward the weekend, and by that I mean 40s. So futurecast looking good through the day today. We see plenty of sunshine all the way through the evening and then clear skies tonight. A couple of light snow showers forming up near McCall by midnight, and it's this band here we're going to keep our eye on to see if it can formulate some snow showers in southwestern Idaho tomorrow. That should send light snow through our northern mountains though. So today, yes, 28 degrees. That puts us almost 20 degrees below average for daytime highs. We're up to 36 tomorrow and Thursday, which is 10 degrees below normal. So we stay below the average point all the way through the 7-day. Gradual warming, if we can even call it that. You maybe should use air quotes when you talk about warming, and temps in the 30s to low 40s. But I would say maybe just don't rule out a snow shower these next couple of days, nothing that sort of accumulate, and then we'll watch Saturday and Monday a little bit closer to see if it's something that can bring some snow back to the region, especially the mountains.
How about a cup half full statement here? Knock on wood. We haven't had too many I words this winter.
Inversions. No, we have not. And we're kind of getting to that point now where that sun angle is getting higher, so the chances of them sticking in and lasting a long time gets a little bit less and less. So hopefully we're in the clear as far as that.